Why, hello, my crown crew. This is your girl, Gloria Jean, a seasoned queen. And before we get started, please remember to subscribe to my channel and bop that bell after subscribing so every time I post, you will get a notification, okay? Thank you so much. I truly appreciate all of you, and I truly thank you for your support. Today, I'm talking about women asking men to marry them. Come on, my ladies. Come on, my queens. First of all, a queen ain't ever going to ask a man to marry her. I was watching a show with my daughter Madison, and there was a show on Network, and I believe it's called Marry Me Now. Oh, I got so mad. It was a woman on there. It was the first episode, I guess. I haven't seen any other episodes because I just can't put that stuff in my spirit. I was like, it just makes me mad. But it gave me a good topic. And I hope none of my ladies are doing this because this is just desperation all over the place. It just smells and reeks of desperation. So, I watched this show with Maddie, and it's called Marry Me Now, I believe. And the lady was going to ask her boyfriend to marry her. And I think they had like 72 hours to get everything done, even like the wedding and the wedding dress and all that. And then the minute she asked him, like I guess an hour later or so, he had to get ready for the wedding if he was going to marry her. It's just crazy. All these reality shows are just crazy. That's why I don't watch that stuff and put it in my spirit. But like I said, it gave me a good topic, and a topic to at least speak to my ladies about being desperate. Now, I did finally finish watching Girlfriends because I had put it down for years, and then I went back to it, and then I would like say, okay, I got a little time to kill. Let me finish Girlfriends. I finally finished watching season, I guess, 13 of Girlfriends. I missed about maybe 4 or 5 seasons, but I caught up with it. And that Crazy Joan, love her to death, but Crazy Joan in the episode had asked her boyfriend to marry her. So I was like, okay, now that was back in, when did that episode, that show end? Back in 2007 or something? So that's been like 15 years. So I guess they were well ahead of their time. I don't know. But anyway, watching this show on, going now into 2022, and seeing this woman ask a man to marry her. And let me tell y'all, you could tell he was nervous. He didn't want to do it, but he did it. So I don't know if they do like a follow-up or anything like that. I would love to know like what happened, but I'm sure the show was shot probably maybe 6 months or a year ago. It's been, I'm sure, it was done then. But ain't no way I would ever ask a man to marry me. I mean, it breeds pathetic, desperation, all of that. I would stay single for the rest of my life. I ain't ever getting on my knees and ask no man to marry me. And ladies, you better not either. None of my crown crew will ever do this. So tell me what you think about it. Does it breed desperation? Or is this the new wave of women? Because I don't want any friends like that who's going to ask a man to marry them. That's weak. And if a man happens to say yes, you are weak too, man. Man, yes, you are weak. I should say grown boy. If you let a woman propose to you and you say yes, you ain't no real man. I'm going to tell you that right now. And you have already been emasculated. You have. She's already cut your, you know what, off. Before you even put the ring on it, before you even could go, down the altar. Walk, before she could walk down the altar, rather. You've already gotten everything chopped off. You have. So, if you say yes, men, you're just as weak as a woman who's desperate. So, don't do it. Don't do it. So, I think I'm one and done with that show anyway, because it really pissed me off. I was like, beautiful lady too, and I was like, she doesn't have to be desperate. But these ladies now are like, hey, you're going to marry me. It's either me or me. Y'all are some desperate women, I'm telling you. Don't be desperate. I sit in my apartment forever. And I don't ever have to have anybody put a ring on it. I don't, because I'm not desperate. And I ain't ever going to ask you to marry me. So you can forget about that. And I won't be in a long-term relationship like some of y'all. Like some of y'all stay in these long 10, 20 years before the man even decides to marry you. You've already had kids by him, maybe 4 or 5 kids. And he's still stepping out on you. Ladies, please, please. You got to do better. You got to do better. That's what I want for you. I want you to do better. And if this woman who was the first one who proposed on that show, she watches, well, I said it, and I ain't taking it back. I think it's one of the dumbest shows ever. It's so stupid. It really is. And with the host, she's a relationship coach. With her even like going for that, you know, she seemingly didn't have that kind of I guess, show, but, you know, when she does her YouTube, but I don't know. I don't know if people are just like money hungry and would do anything for money, but money wouldn't rule me like that. I would never, ever do something like that. I would never go against my standards and pretend. I'm not saying she's pretending. Pretend like I'm happy for somebody who asked a man to marry them when you know that you are trying to help build women up and make them have that self-love component and, you know, dig down deep in what's going on with them. Who are you really? That's what I say to the host. Who are you really? So, I would never do that. I really couldn't. I don't care how much the OWN network would give me. I can never do that. I can never let a woman ask a man to marry them and stand there and laugh and smile and, oh, you look so pretty and wow, I'm so excited for you. I know it's reality TV and, you know, there are some parts of it that probably are fake, but I couldn't do it. And ladies, you better not do it either. I would have to come and just jack you up and just shake some sense into you. But seriously, let's stop this foolishness, ladies. Let's stop asking men to marry us. Don't even stop. Don't ask. Don't ask no man to marry you. He needs to ask you to marry him. Don't be desperate. Don't be pathetic. It's just sad. It really is. That's all I have to say. I'm mad. I really am. I'm mad and I'm very disappointed in these women. You ain't no man. You are a woman. You let the man ask you to marry you. Okay? All right? And then the families, like, they all were like, oh, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. What's happening with this world? I don't know. Oh, well, it won't be me. And it better not be you all, my crown crew. All right. I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.